Hey, it's John. Welcome back to my channel, and today I've got a construction update video on the LA Metro Regional Connector project in downtown Los Angeles. The Regional Connector is a relatively small project that will unlock an enormous amount of potential by linking 3 light rail lines and providing a second rail line across downtown Los Angeles. At only 1.9 miles or 3 kilometers in length, the Regional Connector is by far the shortest light rail line that Metro has ever built, but as well as connecting the Expo and Gold lines, it is the final piece of the original Blue line, which opened in 1990. The Regional Connector ties into the current terminus of the Blue and Expo lines at 7th and Metro Center and extends underground to the Little Tokyo Art Station, which is currently only served by the Gold line. The line was originally scheduled to open in 2020, and tunneling has been complete since 2018, but the line is now planned to open in mid-2022. We'll start our tour in the east on 1st Street, looking at the existing Gold line which arrives from Atlantic Station in East Los Angeles. As we turn to the west, you can see the temporary tracks that were constructed to allow the tunnel portal to be constructed in the middle of the street. The Little Tokyo Art Station opened in 2009 and actually closed not long after this footage was shot in October of 2020 to allow for construction of the northern tunnel portal to be built, which will allow A-line trains to run towards Union Station. As we turn to the southwest, you can see where the actual station entrance will be located. Here's a rendering of what the station will look like between Alameda Street and Central Avenue. Before we head to the next station, here's a Gold Line train entering Union Station, just northeast of the Little Tokyo Art Station. Union Station will eventually have tracks built over US 101 to the right of the L line to improve access to the station. Here's a rendering of what the northeast corner of 1st and Alameda will look like once construction is complete. And here's what it looks like currently. Here's the west side of the station on Central Avenue, which as you can see is closed during construction. So here we are at Vignes Street, turning west onto 1st Street. You can see the temporary traffic signal that was installed when the tracks were rerouted. And now we'll head to the second station at 2nd and Spring Streets. The regional connector runs under 2nd Street, so we'll cut over on San Pedro Street because Central was closed. So here we are at the historic Broadway station. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I was able to get this footage, but flying a drone in downtown Los Angeles was a lot easier said than done. At this station, I couldn't even fly further than a block away because interference with the remote was so bad. But anyways, as you can see, this construction site is even more constrained than the last one. Working around and relocating utilities is one of the biggest reasons that construction has been delayed. Here's the historic Broadway station from the ground, and here's what it will look like in the future. I may be wrong, but I believe this illustration represents the historic Broadway station. Either way, you can see that the area that we're looking at from the air is just the station concourse area, as the tunnels are actually located under 2nd Street. And now we'll travel to the third and final new station, which is the Grand Avenue Arts Bunker Hill Station. Ahead you can see the 2nd Avenue Road Tunnel, so we'll take a quick detour to get to the north side of the station on Hope Street. Along the way we'll pass another subway station. On the left is the Civic Center Grand Park Station served by the Heavy Rail Metro B and D lines. The future Bunker Hill station will be surrounded by several tourist destinations, such as the Walt Disney Concert Hall on the left. Because of the proximity to the concert hall, Metro is employing a floating track slab system in the area to limit vibrations caused by trains. So here we are at the Grand Avenue Arts Bunker Hill Station. You can see that construction on this station is much further along, as the roof canopy structure is largely complete. As this station is indeed located on a hill, it will be a fairly deep level station. At this point, Hope Street turns into Flower, which the E line follows all the way to Exposition Boulevard. Here you can see just how close the station is to the Walt Disney Concert Hall. And now we'll head to the end of the project, which is the existing station at 7th and Metro Center. An additional station was originally planned to be built between Bunker Hill and 7th and Metro Center, but that was eliminated as a cost-saving measure and its proximity to the two other stations. Along the way, there are several work sites which I imagine were used for various utility relocation projects, but seem to be only used for storage at this point. If you look at the road, it appears that most of the roadway was torn up at some point, but I'm sure it will be repaired before construction is finished. On the left is the existing 7th and Metro Center station, which opened in 1990. As you can see, the station was built with tail tracks, as the northern extension was always planned to be built, but I'm not sure the engineers that built this station expected that it would be 32 years before that extension opened. Either way, it's good that it's almost complete. So I figured I'd show where the A and E lines run until they separate at Washington Boulevard. When the regional connector opens, hopefully in 2022, it's going to transform the Metro rail network and provide one-seat rides across the region. The regional connector and several other rail projects were funded by the 2008 Measure R half-cent sales tax and subsequent Measure M extension. It's exciting to watch these projects transform Los Angeles at an extreme rate, even if it seems like the projects take forever to be completed in the short term. Just over 30 years ago, LA had no rail transit lines. It's amazing what can be accomplished when residents decide to invest in infrastructure and solve mobility problems. Thanks a lot for watching my video, and I will see you all soon.